few weeks ago, the Media Center hosted their annual Poetry Power event, which allows our students and staff to share the power of a spoken word. Let's look back at this year's event.
Every year we have Poetry Power. This is our 4th annual. I am just blown away by the talent of our students and also the fact that they allow themselves to be vulnerable to either read their own poems or have someone else read their poems aloud and share the power of the spoken word. An overview, we're just celebrating the power of the spoken word. Some say that poetry is the purest form of written expression. And so when you write it, some poems are meant to not be read aloud, but then we're celebrating the spoken word of poetry. So, and I try to get the students to kind of work through some emotions about how they might feel differently about what they wrote. If someone else reads it, looking at the expressions on the other students' faces, maybe when the poem is read and the reactions. And so I think it's a really enriching experience for all who attend.
Poetry Power is really just simple. It's seeing how you can express yourself, but just in a form of words. And it helps like a lot of people connect to like real problems that they struggle with. It's like noting something down, you know what I mean? But it's just like a calming thing. My poem was called Weeping Lilies, and it's one of my favorite flowers. And it shows how it's like a sign of respect and something about positive life when honoring past loved ones in other cultures, and it's just a nice looking flower too.
I loved it. It's one of my favorite events, and from the library. It's a great way for people to express themselves, and I really enjoy it because it's a great way to get to kind of know people and know how they're feeling. My poems, I wrote multiple. All of mine are very like nature based and really kind of express like deep emotions, but on the surface level they seem just like they're just about nature. But I love writing them because it kind of expresses my emotions without expressing my emotions, you know what I mean? Like it puts them into words, but more like analogies.
Adults sounding like little boys and little girls making decisions for us all. It's like, do they care? But if you do, that's what makes you different. Subtracting negatives gives you positive, so believe in how you feel and accept what's meant for you. That passion that you have is magnetic, so let its attraction build up and connect you with like minds, millions of stars in the sky, and each one different. But together they form beautiful constellations. Just worry about what fuels your fire and your core will glow. Generations afterwards will be mining our celestial art. Really, there's no difference between you and I, except I would die for my dream. How about you?